What's going on YouTube? My name is Zach with Android Digest, and if you're looking for a case for your Samsung Galaxy A52 5G, look at everything that I've got right here. I've got so many cases. I've got cases from all types of different brands. I've got heavy duty cases, some with color. I've got some that are just light and thin, and all the cases that I'm about to go through in this video, they will work on the regular Samsung Galaxy A52 as well. So please check this video out, check the timestamps in the description, skip around and see what cases you like. Check the links in the description as well so you could shop for what you want to buy. So without further ado, let's get this video started and check out these cases. Alright, so the first two cases I want to check out are from Ringke, and they're a very popular brand. Sometimes they sell at Walmart or Amazon. And I've got this case here. It's a light camo case, and it's sort of one of those clear camo cases. You can see it's got this really cool smoky look. It goes really good with the black version of this phone. And the buttons, I absolutely love the feel of the buttons. You could also see here you've got a spot for your headphone jack, for your speaker, and your USB-C port. You have a nice little bumper on this, but it's also a very lightweight case. So if you like camo, if you like that type of color, and if you like the clear part here, I think this is a really great option. In fact, it's one of my favorite cases out of all the cases I have here. So it's a good case, and I would recommend it to you. Now this is a similar case. It's just a plain black case from Ringke. Now this is my favorite case probably out of all the cases because I like plain black cases. But this is thin and lightweight. It's very similar in size to that camo case there. The buttons also feel very good. There's no grip on the power button or anything like that. But this is the Ringke Onyx case, and it looks really good. Again, all the holes are given appropriately for your USB-C port and your speakers and all that. Feels very grippy. There's a grippiness on the sides of this case and also on the back of the case itself. You have this little texture here. It reminds me of the back of the Google Pixel 5. That's what I want in my cases. I hate the cases that slip out of your hands and you can't really get a good grip on them. A lot of cases come like that nowadays, and I can barely ever find a case that has a grip. So I love the texture on this case. That's one reason why I like it even more than this camo case. There is a little bit of texture here, but there's a little bit more on this. So if you're someone who likes a textured case to give you a little bit of extra grip, this is definitely a great option for you, and it's pretty lightweight and thin as well. Now, if you want to add a little bit of color to your life, keep in mind that a lot of these case options I'm going to mention, there will be different color options when you go to check out, right? I just have one color option of each. But this Caseology case is purple, and a lot of you might want something like this. You might want to add a little bit of color, especially since you might not have the black version of the phone. Now, this Caseology case, it is really smooth, and you might love that in your cases. You might want a very smooth back. So this case is completely smooth on the back, and the buttons feel very clicky and clear. They feel good. Not the best, but not the worst I've ever used. Again, you have all the proper holes that you need for your speakers and microphones. So this is a medium grade protection, similar to the other two cases I mentioned so far. So it's good protection, not great. There are bumpers here, which again, will help it if you do drop it on the face. And it does give you room to add a screen protector if you would like. So I would also recommend this, and it's mainly for those people who want a medium grade protection case. You want a good case of protection, but you also want something pretty lightweight, and you want something that's very smooth on the back. Now, some of you just want a clear case. So no matter what color of phone you get, you just want something clear so you could see the phone through it. And this is a clear case from a brand called Pulen. So check out again the description for that link. And man, this case is just so lightweight. It feels so good whenever you're using it, especially compared to some other cases because the buttons feel extremely lightweight and clicky. Though there's only one button for the volume here, so the up and down in the volume, it's not separated out in the buttons. Just something to keep in mind. Now on the bottom of the phone, you could see you have access to everything here as far as your ports and speakers. But I think it is sort of good. A lot of cases, they stick further out, and I think it makes it a little bit harder to hear you whenever you're on speakerphone and stuff like that. So I definitely love this case. If I wanted a clear case, and if that was my preference, this would be my favorite case at that point out of all of them, because this is clear, this is lightweight. So for all of you out there who want a clear case, you want the thinnest case possible that just feels really good in the hands. Something flexible, right? Just a flexible case like this. This is definitely a great case, and I really appreciate the buttons, and also, again, a little bit of texture on the side makes this case really, really good. Now this Spigen case, this is the thin fit case. It's a very thin case, of course. It reminds me of that Caseology case, the purple case, except it's a little bit tighter on the fit. But the back of this case, it's very smooth. That's why it reminds me of the Caseology. So if you're really wanting a thin case, a light case, again with that light to medium grade of protection, this is going to be a good option for you because of mainly just how smooth it is. The buttons are clicky and work well. The volume buttons have been turned into one, so it is a little bit harder to distinguish up and down on the volume, but you do have the holes here for all your speakers and ports. Everything seems good there. So really you're just looking at a good durable case that's lightweight, that's thin, but that fits very, very tightly on your phone. So it's a little bit tougher to get off of your phone, but on the other end, it also stays on there very well. A really good case if you really like the look of it. It's a nice, good black case, but also if you want something that's very, very smooth on the back. Now right here, I have 3 heavy duty cases. So if you just want the most protective case, you just want your device to survive and you need something very, very durable, all 3 of these options by Poetic will work very well for you. These are the Poetic Guardian, the Poetic Revolution, and the Poetic Spartan. And if you look at all of them here, they're all going to cover up your ports, which is huge if you want to keep dust out. Now to some of you, it will be annoying that every single night when you're charging, you got to lift it up. But for others of you, you want to keep dust out of your ports, and that is an awesome thing to see on all of these cases. Also, all of these have built-in screen protectors. So these are dual cases that have this big, big rubber layer on the outside. And if you take it off, you're going to notice you have 2 layers. One, you have this. You have the screen protector. And the second layer right here is the case itself, okay? So the screen protector on all 3 of these cases can be replaced. It comes with this. If you don't want the screen protector in here, let's say you want to use a tempered glass on your device, you could just use this right here, or maybe you don't want any screen protector at all. They give you this, so you could put your phone in this, and then you could pop it right into this case right here. This right here, if you do want to use the plastic screen protector, keep in mind you need to peel this off so the fingerprint sensor can work. Now admittedly, you're going to have to re-register your fingerprints. Might not work all of the time. I've noticed any screen protector on my A52, it does not work 100% of the time. So you may experience the same thing with this. So this is meant to be that little space you can use for your fingerprint. Keep in mind it might not always work, and that's okay because if it doesn't work, you can't just pop this in instead. So I'm really glad that they give you that option to give you both options for the front of the device. Now, if you look at the back of these cases, you're going to see the clear one does not have a kickstand, okay? So there's no kickstand on that one. But you do see on both of these other cases, you're going to see a kickstand. And on this one in particular, you do see these grips right here, which does definitely help if you want to hold on to your device. So this clear case is the Poetic Guardian, and then you have the 2 cases with the kickstands here, and one of them is the Poetic Revolution and one is the Poetic Spartan. Feel free again to check the links in the description, check out the pictures, and see which one you would like to buy. But I would highly recommend all of these cases if you're looking for something very protective, because they're going to have very large bumpers, so when you drop it on its face, it's going to be very protective. You have a screen protector option if you would like that, and it covers up all of your ports to protect your device. And finally, if you are looking for a screen protector option, I don't know if I have a lot of great options out there for you. Whenever you put a tempered glass screen protector on this, no matter how thin, no matter how light it is, you're probably going to have some issues with it working. Now, I have had some moderate success with the Ringke tempered glass screen protector. It works about 60 to 70% of the time, but if my finger ever dries up, if I take a shower or something, and then I dry off my finger, it might stop working for that part of the day unless I put a little lotion on it or something. So it really just depends on who you are, right? If it's going to work for you or not. It depends on your hands, and you may have some success and you may not, but I will leave some links for tempered glass screen protectors in the description so you could decide if you want to use one or not. Hopefully all of this helps you to decide if you want a case. You could see right here all of the trash that's right here. It's all of the cases and all of the stuff that comes with it. So I really hope this helps you to pick a case because I tried to do the work so you wouldn't have to. Please leave me a like on this video. Please sub to my channel. And if you want to help me out a lot, and it's not just helping me, it's helping you, I do post a lot of deals on my Twitter page. So check out twitter.com/digestandroid. You could follow me on there for giveaways and a lot of deals, and that would mean a lot to me because I'm really trying to get my Twitter followers up. Thanks again, stay safe, and have a phenomenal day.